Biafra, Ipob, Opara events, Maduabuchi declared wanted. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please stay to the end. Indications are rife that Opara events, Maduabuchi of Ngali Logara in Ongopala, LG of Lagos of Imo State, I beg your pardon, is on the run after he may have been declared wanted by security agencies in the state and the southeast part of Nigeria. In view of the precarious situation in Igbo land where Opara hails from, especially in Imo State, his home state now, where security agencies are not only killing suspected members of the seized Nnamdi Kanu group, but in their manhunt for members of the indigenous people of Biafra. Ipob, the victim, is believed to have escaped abroad to avoid either being killed or arrested by rampaging security agencies. Even as there is an intensive search for Opara's whereabouts by security agencies, the families, sources revealed, are still confused where he may have run to as a result of the unpleasant condition at the home front, occasioned by security agencies, threat, and reckless arrest, which most times leads to death. What is really going on? What is going on? Things are getting out of hand. This insecurity, from one sad news to the other, from one sad news to the other. Why? Why? They didn't even tell us, or we have not gotten the information that tells what his crime was. He has been declared wanted for Ipob activities. What exactly? Is it for agitating? We no longer understand. The electorate, this insecurity has finally reached the southeast. It has gotten there and it is spreading fast. Just a few while ago, there's tension already in, I don't know, the Izombe area, Izombe local government. Soldiers are shooting on sight. Now in another area in the same state, in Logara, Ngali, another rampage, searching for people. They said Ipob people, the agitators. What is really going on? And I'm going to ask, are we no longer in a democratic state? Are we no longer in a democratic state, the electorates? Are we no longer, these people now, are we no longer in a democratic state? So if a person comes out now, the person is oppressed, and the person comes out and say the oppression is too much and narrates a story, is that enough for the person to be arrested? Because no crime was mentioned here. No crime, only the security operatives are arresting people. Now, this is unfair. This is not fair at all. This is not fair. This is not fair and this is injustice. Now, what I'm going to say is, there are other places in Nigeria where people kill, where bandits kill. There's banditry on a daily basis. There is terrorist attacks. There is all different type of raping, name it. Information getting to us this morning was how Benue community suffered from soldiers that were sent to protect them. From soldiers that were sent to protect them. Soldiers went into the places, rampaged the whole village. You know, they were raping anyhow. What is happening to the military, the people who swore to protect us? What is happening? The people who swore to protect the citizens of Nigeria, what is really happening? And you know, it is hard not to believe. It is hard not to believe. But tell me how. Tell me how. These people now, this bandits, these terrorists that finally surrendered some time ago, that surrendered and they were forgiven. Please, let it not be that the information that has been going round, that some of them have been retreated into the Nigerian army, that it is true, because you will not be able to remove the fact. You will not be able to remove the fact that this might be this soldier that is causing this terror. This is another terror on its own. Another terror. Before now, it was that the bandits, the Boko Haram, the terrorists, the ISWAP, you know, and all those groups we are causing terror. Now, the terror is from soldiers themselves. It's from security operatives. What is really going on? Then who are you going to even run to? Who the citizens want to run to? It is not fair. Causing another unrest that is gradually spreading so fast. Like I said earlier on, just news got into what a while ago is that in this particular same state, in Izombe community, that a soldier killed an innocent youth, and the youths, without even thinking straight, they just mobbed and killed the soldier. And what happened? The soldiers came in their numbers and they were shouting on top of the voice, their father, anybody you see, kill. Just like that, children are there, women are there, pregnant women are there, nursing mothers are there, old men, old women, what am I not saying? Just like that, the war has started though, just like that. Nobody is now thinking straight. Matters that can be handling so diplomatically, and at the end, now I do not blame people that are going to come out to say if it's in the north, you will not haven't commanders been killed, and Nigerian soldiers are they not being wasted on a daily basis if it were in the north. Fine, but these particular issues would have been sorted out diplomatically. There is room for sorting things out diplomatically before resorting to the only. It is until these people prove to you that no, they don't want to listen to you. Maybe they have lost their sense of reasoning rationally. Then you can now, you know, when there's so much chaos, burning down people's houses, people's means of livelihood. I even heard that they burnt down the traditional ruler's palace and houses beside his. This is uncalled for. This is uncalled for. At the end of the day, we hear now how they start compensating. It's not even about being compensating. What of people that dies in this process? We have been raising our voices to the federal government. The electors have been raising their voice to the federal government for the safety of those in the north, for security to be brought to be stabilized. And now what is happening? It has spread to the south. It has spread. Nobody knows how it happened. But all of a sudden, what happened? We heard in the news that Malami said he was, you know, there was going to be an emergency, what was it called? Rule in Anambra State. It was only in Anambra, but all of a sudden now we're hearing news that it is spreading to other states. What is going on? Imo is not Anambra State. These are people, for crying out loud. What do you gain in killing innocent citizens? And this is the wrong way to go. We are in a democratic state. Are you saying people no longer has the right to come out to agitate peacefully again? Must you go and hunt down the agitators of this? Please, this particular issue should be looked into diplomatically, and this should be brought to a halt. People have. How am I going to put it? People have died. The number of people that have died, enough. The number of people, properties that have been razed and burnt is enough. Enough is enough, please. The federal government should call the military to order. It is not. It cannot continue like this. It should not be. The electorate have been giving all kinds of suggestions, which is dialogue. Dialogue will solve a lot. Dialogue will make sure there is no more destruction of lives. There is no more killings. There is no more destruction of property. I beg your pardon. But the federal government, I do not know why they are turning the deaf ear. It is sad. And I just pray that peace is restored to these regions. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in and listening to the end. Till I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of the day.